welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and this is Planet 386. Thank you so much for stopping in. I am so excited to share some new plants with you. I've been so good about not buying plants up until recently. Recently, I have been very bad about buying plants, but spring is here and I'm just excited to get back into it, get my hands in dirt, and share with you what I picked up. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get too into it, I know I have some new subscribers here, and I just want to say hi. Thank you so much for stopping by. And for those of you returning, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate all the comments, and really that's my goal, is just making this super cool little planty community here on YouTube. Yeah, just looking for planty friends. So thank you. So the first ones I'm going to show you are just some cacti and succulents that I've kind of stumbled upon just throughout Lowe's, Home Depot here recently. And the first one I'm going to show you is this guy here. So this is just a little pot of some lithops, which I think are so cute. When we were in Arizona, we stumbled across this little patch of space within the desert botanical gardens that was just surrounded by lithops. And I thought they were just so cute in their natural environment. So I found this little pot at our local thrift store, and I just put them in here. So that's where we are with that one. And then I had popped by, oh, those I got at Lowe's. And then this guy I found at, I think it was Lowe's as well. And this is one that I've kind of been looking at for a while at one of the local nurseries here to us, but I didn't pick it up at the time. And since I've kicked myself, because there's something about this plant I find very visually pleasing. So anyways, I tagged him, potted him up in this little pot, terracotta. I think he looks so cute in there. And I've just added him to my little planty corner. And then I'm surrounded by all this stuff, you guys. And then this one is an Easter cactus. I found him on an end cap at Walmart, actually. And I don't think I have an Easter cactus. I may have like a little piece of one. I could be wrong about that, but he was already in bloom, and it was really this guy right here. I couldn't help myself. I think he is so, so, so cute. So yeah, I just am excited to enjoy him, blooming over the next month or whatever. And then I will repot him and just enjoy him until next year, and year and year. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? And then this one I got, oh my goodness, where did I find this one? There's a little local nursery here close to us, and I just, this one reminded me of John. Like, this is one that I really thought John would appreciate. And yeah, so he's a little pickle plant. I've already repotted him, and actually, don't mind my dirty pots. I do need to wipe them down. But I found these planters at Big Lots, which is like a store here in Florida. I don't know how far they go, but they have some really, really cute pots. You can order offline too. I know that. I think I found all of mine locally, but I know I did look them up on the website, and they do have all of them online as well. I did get mine last year, but I think they still have them this year. I believe I saw them recently in the store. Anyways, you're gonna see these in my collection quite a bit. I have several of them. I think they're funny. So that's that guy. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do right here. She's another one that I've already potted up. This, again, I found at that same local nursery where I got the pickle plant. And this is a variegated string of pearls. I don't know how well you guys can see her, but I was so excited to find this. So variegated string of pearls has been on my list for a very, very, very long time. But back when I was like really looking for them, they were still pretty pricey. And so I decided to get just the green form and try it out first. And I have not had luck with the green form, unfortunately. I do have a little like propagation of one that I got from a friend of mine here in the local plant community, and it's doing okay. It's currently living in the Barina, but I don't know, I couldn't resist. I saw this one, the price was right, and if all goes well, think I think she's gonna fill out this planter so well. I actually got this planter last year. I don't remember what I had a ivy in it, and I think it got spider mites. It was outside, and I ended up tossing it because it got quite infested. So anyways, we're gonna hope that she does well and we keep her alive. You know what I mean? I did find a few more cacti. John actually picked these up and he was just so proud. He brought them home. They're so cute. So I had this little white planter, and I think I got this from Walmart last year. There was nothing in it, and I thought, oh my goodness, they are going to look so cute in here. So they are potted. We have been keeping this one outside because the weather has been super nice, and so far they seem to be doing well. I did tag them with their specific names because I will never remember them, but I am excited to see what these turn into and just what becomes of them. We have out front like turned the front yard into this whole sort of cactus vibe, because we do live in Florida and we have made the backyard into kind of like a orchard, if you will. We do spend a lot of time back there watering, and so we wanted the front yard to be pretty low maintenance. So yeah, as they grow, they will go out front, and we'll just add them to the collection out there. The next two I found at either Lowe's or Home Depot. The first one is actually a Hoya, and this is Hoya curtisii. And she looks so good. She does have a couple, little yellow leaves. I have been keeping her in the window, just like facing the street. I paid $16.98, which is like nothing. And I haven't done anything with her. Normally, if you have been following along, I do like to pot up my plants pretty quickly after getting them just because I know my substrates and how quickly they drain. So the reason I have not done anything to this plant is because I have had this plant before, and unfortunately it did great for me for a while and suddenly took a dive. And then once it started going south, I was never able to revive it after that. So this one does make me a little nervous. I'm gonna try to just like leave her be, let her acclimate in the window, see how she does there, and then hopefully at some point I'll be able to pot her into a better mix than what what you get at the store. I haven't even taken the tag off yet. I literally just hung her up just like this. And then the next one I found at Lowe's. I was gonna say Walmart. I actually already have this plant on a pole, but I saw this, how full she was. I do love my Stanleana, the one that I have. I've propagated it, I've taken cuttings from it, I've added those cuttings back to the main pot. I find it a really easy plant to work with and also very beautiful. So when I saw this full pot and I saw this beautiful variegation, I really couldn't resist, to be honest. They were asking $20 for it. So what I think I'm going to do is, I also loved the pot. I really loved this pot. I'm going to use my heat gun and try to get like all these stickers off. Anyway, I love the pots that they're doing this year with Costa, and I just thought it was beautiful. I think I'm going to repot it definitely here pretty soon. And maybe I'll break some of it apart. Um, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. It looks so lovely full in the pot. It's really hard to not just appreciate it like that. But do I need to? You know what I mean? Maybe I do. I did order a few things online. This was one of them. I will insert the unboxing of this if you're interested, just in me unboxing it. I don't order plants a ton online, and when I do, I typically order from the same people over and over. But this was a plant that had been on my wish list for a while. This is a Monstera deliciosa aurea. And I just got it at a really good price. The seller was off of a local plant group and he had really good reviews. So I felt pretty confident that everything was going to go swimmingly, and it came beautifully. He turned out to be so nice, and yeah, it was really just a pleasure. So, anyways, she's so beautiful. I can't get over. She's got this new leaf here unfurling, and I just have her sitting in water. I did have the node kind of up like that, but I just picked her up and it kind of fell back in. So anyways, tomorrow I think I'm going to go ahead and put her into some moss. That's what she came to me in. And I'm just going to let her continue to root for a little while. I have really good luck with monsteras rooting in moss. And yeah, I'm just gonna take it from there. We'll let her root for a little bit, and then we'll get her on a pole into probably soil. I'll probably stick with soil here. And yeah, that's the only, oh, the other two, I was gonna say that's the only one that's arrived. The other two are coming from, which I've never ordered from them before, but I have heard, well, honestly, I've heard mixed reviews, but it's the Green Escape, and I did order a couple of Anthuriums. I've been really into Anthuriums. I'm going to show you some in a second. They are starters, so they're small, and I'm hoping that they just come and everything is fine. So one is the, gosh, I'm probably going to pronounce it incorrectly, Villanorum. Did I say that right? Villanorum? So I'm getting her. And honestly, I don't even remember what the second one is. And oh, I think just Forgetii. I think just Anthurium Forgetii, because I've been wanting one and I don't have Anthurium Forgetii. So yep, I'm just waiting for those to come. They have not even shipped yet. So it's going to be a while, but when they come in, I will definitely fill you guys in. So we have some planty mail. Y'all, I haven't had planty mail in a while, so there's just something about getting something in the mail. I don't know, it's just exciting. And we're in the kitchen. We live in this house, so if you see a crumb, it is what it is. And don't mind me, I am about to get ready for work. But this came, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And to open it up because it's the first one of the season. So let's get into this. I did purchase this from a private seller here locally to me. And I have to admit, I'm usually pretty bashful about, or leery, I should say, about like buying really anything online. But I had heard that this particular gentleman, from somebody that I, already know and trust, is a, reputable seller. So that's exciting. Gosh, this box is really, really tight. Okay. There we go. I'm probably opening this the hardest possible way, but okay, so this is a wish list plant. This is something I've wanted for a while. And it just popped up on my feed. I'm so scared. Okay, so, oh good. There's a little heat pack in there. I think it was stuck to the box. It's still warm. It's not hot by any means, but the box Definitely feels secure and warm. Is taped to the box, it looks like. Trying not to hurt anything. Just trying to loosen that tape. Okay. Okay, here she is. Oh. All right, so this is a monstera aurea cutting, and I have been wanting one of these for a while. She's so cute. It is, or it has a nice little aerial root. Okay, that's what she looks like. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my goodness, look how cute she is. Oh, she's so sweet. Sorry about the lights, guys. It is a rainy day here in Florida, and I definitely needed better lighting in here so you guys could see, but I'm pretty excited. So yeah, monstera aurea, I am going to get her immediately into some water and kind of let her settle. And then what I'll probably do is I will probably put her into moss again. I just want to make sure her roots are nice and hydrated. So I think I'm going to just toss her in water until tomorrow when I have a minute. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and take her out of the water and I'll just put her back into like, I like to use like vases, like tall, you know, pitcher or glass, just glass vessel of some sort. And I find that in my experience, monstera, they root super duper duper well in moss. I know it's not ideal. It is some work. You know, once they've rooted, you do have to get in there and you have to kind of just be gentle. It does take some time, but I find that they love to root in moss. And I've had pretty good luck with that. I have some albos right now from my mother plant that I chopped up. They're all fully rooted. Okay, just trying to be gentle. So she's got a nice amount of moss. It's still relatively damp, but she has, you know, some nice little roots. Or a nice little aerial root that has activated. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing for a few minutes, is just picking off this moss and getting this girl into some water. I'm so excited. And then I'm gonna show you the other Anthuriums next. This one here, I actually, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so this is Anthurium marmoratum. Hopefully I said that right. And I actually just picked her up today. So there was a spring and garden festival in a town here locally to us. So we went, we enjoyed it. It was a great time. We saw some of our, you know, favorite local planty vendors. And then we stopped at one of our favorite greenhouses on the way home and I found her. So yeah, I can't wait to grow. Sorry, left off on a little bit of a, because the camera overheated. So anyways, I'm super excited about that last Anthurium. I didn't anticipate it, excited that it's here. The next one I'm going to show you also didn't anticipate. John picked this one up for me. So this is Anthurium cobra. And I quite love her. I think she's absolutely darling. She has this new leaf coming, which I just repotted her. Can you see it? It's like burgundy. It's beautiful. And I quite love the way that she looks in this little planter. So excited to have her. The next one is a wish list plant. And actually the next two are going to be, well, the next three, all the last ones are wish list plans. This one, so excited. So I drove quite a bit of a ways for this one, but this is Anthurium pallidiflorum. And I know that she looks a little weathered, but I think that's even more of the reason I quite love her, if I'm being honest. Her leaf is still hardening off here, so I think she has some beautiful potential, and I think with just some love and TLC, she's gonna look amazing. I don't think this one's going to expand anymore. I think we're kind of on our way to hardening off, and I've just been keeping her in my Barina. I did repot her into my nice little airy soil mix, so I'm kind of hoping that her roots will remain, you know, able to breathe. And yeah, so far since potting her up, I've seen no signs of issue. So that's really good. I did pot her up while unfurling a leaf, and I don't recommend that. The reason I did is because the substrate that she was in was so terrible. I just didn't feel comfortable leaving her in it. So yeah, I was probably being a little bit dramatic, but it just looked horrible, and I really actually felt bad for her. So I just went ahead and did it, and I'm hoping everything will be fine. This next one I picked up at the same place, and this really came as a total surprise. This is Anthurium papillolamina, and it's only been like it was imported less than 21 days prior to me buying it. So I've never really, how can I say this? I've never imported plants. So I was really, really leery to take her. But she is giving a new leaf. And since bringing her home, honestly, she's given me no fuss. So I just keep her in the Barina. She is yellowing a little bit on these edges, but I mean, I find that to be pretty minor, all things considered. And she is putting out this new leaf without any problem. So, and I think we're gonna have a nice size up on this next leaf, so that's exciting. I will definitely keep you guys posted on this. I cannot believe I have this plant. Yeah, I saw the larger ones that they had, and they were so beautiful. I literally couldn't walk away. I just couldn't. It is what it is. And the last one that I'm going to show you of my plants that I've picked up is this here. Picked her up today, and this is Philodendron glorious. So she has been on my list for a while as well. Picked her up today at EFG Orchids, and I paid $25 for her, which I think is fair. I love all these little babies down here, and honestly, that's really what sold me on it. I just think they're so cute and ditty, and I just hope that I can keep all of them alive. I am going to go ahead and pot her up and put her on a proper pole. I will let this leaf finish unfurling. Perhaps I may let another leaf come out before I do that. But yeah, I think she's beautiful. I was so excited to see that they had these. Again, I don't really like to order online, so I typically try to wait until a local grower or someone I know is for sure reputable will get that plant in. And so far that's worked pretty well for me. I haven't had any like issues, so. And I also really like to remain loyal to the people here locally that are growing and contributing to our plant community as much as I possibly can. So yeah, I am so excited to have her. She's so beautiful. And the last two we also got today, these are John's picks, although both of them I find to be really intriguing. I'm excited to have them. He's interested in like euphorbia, cacti. He really likes what I find to be strange plants. That's just his taste, and I love that he loves plants too. So we are definitely in this little thing together. We did also pick up a couple pear trees today, which is exciting, a desert rose for the front yard to add our little cacti collection out there. I think that's all we picked up today, you guys, outside of like what I've shown you. But anyway, so the first one is this one here, and I think I'm most excited about this one. So this is, oh my goodness, what they're calling unicorn cactus. And so I'm just gonna hold the tag up. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's at the very top. Eulichnia Castanea spiralis. Hopefully I said that right. Anyways, also known as donut cactus, I think I've heard it called, and unicorn cactus. Love the little like rocks on the top of the pot. John loves this. I love it. And yeah, he's super cool. Super duper cool. Can't wait to see like how he grows. And I'm sure we're going to be adding him to our collection outside. The only thing that makes me worried about that, I do need to do a little bit more research, is we do get pretty humid here in Florida, and some cacti I know do not prefer to be so wet and humid. We do go through dry periods though, where it won't rain for a long time. But when we do get rain, usually we get it. So it's kind of one of those things. Plus, it's always humid here. And then the last one is the whalefin Sansevieria. I know they reclassified this genus, I believe, or this, they're no longer called Sansevieria, which I don't know. It just seems to make like perfect sense. Sansevieria, snake plant, looks like snake. I don't know. Anyway, he's super cool. Like, I love these sort of like margins. They almost look like, I don't know, neon from far away. Anyways, he was $15. I thought that was a pretty fair price, and yeah, he was very excited. He added this to the cart. I didn't even see him do it until like towards the end. I saw it in the cart, and I was like, "Oh, you found a whale fin." So yeah, that was cool. And yeah, we just had a really good day today at the DeLand Little Festival. Again, it's a town relatively close to us. So nice drive to get out there. It's a really beautiful place, and the people are always so great. And yeah, it was just overall a really lovely week. I am excited to have all of these back, or all of these in my collection. And some of them are really, really surprising to me that I have them. But yeah, happy spring, you guys. Hopefully you are all doing well out there. Looking forward to the growing season, and it's been fun. It's been fun chatting today. If you haven't, subscribe, stick around. I love plants, love to talk about them, obviously. And I'm looking forward to being here, this community, uploading more content. I'm hoping to get to 2 videos a week, but life also. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.